What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review. And this review is on the Transformers Age of Extinction Power Battlers Grimlock. And like Junkheap, he was a little bit difficult to find. And my girlfriend actually found him at TJ Maxx along with Junkheap. I guess there was a Bumblebee there. I told her to leave, but it was actually the black Bumblebee, and I wish I had her get that too. To be honest, this is probably the most fun Grimlock toy that we have from Age of Extinction. In my opinion, it's the most fun. But first we're going to take a look at the packaging. And so let's do that. You know, the packaging, the same old thing. We got Grimlock here. You got a little art for Grimlock. Spinning Mace. Grimlock Hasbro. So Transformer. We got the back, changes in 7 steps. Shows the little gimmick. Got the Dino Mode and the new Age of Extinction back of the box instructions. So moving right along, I'm moving that out of here and bringing the figure back into play. Alright, so let's just take a look at the Dino Mode real quick. This is Grimlock, and he's actually pretty cool. Looking closer at the details, he got his nice mug. Probably one of the better head sculpts for the Dino Mode. I actually think so. He's got some arms that move in tandem together. You know, you can see his head on the bottom here, but unless you're looking for it, you don't really notice. And he's got his weird club-like tail. But to be honest, it's better than some of the tails out there. He's in gold. It's like a copper gold plastic. No paint. Maybe a little in the chest here, but in gray plastic on the front. And we got the same blue eyes. Why they couldn't have made red eyes, I don't know. He's got some posability, so like I showed you that. And he can also move his head, so he can open up his mouth real wide. He can move his head up and down a little bit. And he can even turn a little bit if you unclip. I mean, you can't go too far because it'll move off the sculpt, but you can turn a little bit to get some motion. So, and then you can clip it back in and put it back to place. And the other posability he has, one of the more posable Dynamite, he has outward swing on his legs. He can go forward and back a little bit, and he does have some knee articulation, as well as he's got a small amount of up and down, and he has a full swivel on his foot. So that's pretty cool. So that's Grimlock, his posability, and his Dino Mode. So not too much to say about his Dino Mode, and we'll just transform him real quickly here. So first let's do this god-awful tail. So we'll do that. Well, you pull his legs, you kind of like flip them all the way up and around, kind of like bring them out like that. And now, there. And then all you do is you bring his arm down like so. You bring it out. You unclip this part. See that little tab and tab? You unclip that. Bring his hand down, and you flip up his bottom jaw. Then you turn him at the waist, or like upper waist, and you flip up his abdomen into his crotch, or his crotch into his abdomen, and you adjust his legs, and you got Grimlock. And he's actually pretty cool, like for a power battler. He's probably my favorite power battler of all. So let's take a look at some of the details here. So go like this. So you got Grimlock's mug. He's got some silver painted on his crest and around the border of his helmet and all the way back for some reason. That's pretty cool. Some silver painted details for his teeth on his chest. It looks like he's got some type of sparkly paint on the front of his chest where it's copper here. He's got an Autobot symbol right there. He has painted gunmetal, like a dark gunmetal color for his abdomen. That's all paint. Same with his upper thighs. You can see that. That's all the same. It doesn't really come. There you go. That's the color, basically. That's all paint. So that's pretty cool. He's still got that blue eye. And he's got some blue details on his club. On the front and the back. He's got his shoulder is painted silver. So that's nice. I'm looking at the back of him. He really has no paint details, but you can see the shoulder a little bit and the top of his crest. I'm just looking at the back of him. It's pretty cool. So for a power battler, he's pretty posable. He has a posable arm, and he has a spinning wrist, which, yes, it's floppy, but I imagine you can mod it so it isn't floppy. He has another posable arm, and this one actually swings out just a hair. Plus, he has this like elbow joint, sorta. But the problem is you don't have a bicep swivel, so that elbow joint is really kind of pointless. He has this upper kind of mid-abdomen swivel, so that's cool. He has frontward leg movement that far and that far back. He can go all the way out and do kicks, like really high. And he has knee movement back about that far, and the same ball jointed foot. It's got a little bit of range and it swivels all the way around. So he is definitely one of the more posable power battlers, and he by far beats any of the Grimlocks that I have for fun. I mean, I do like my leader class in robot mode a little bit. I haven't actually messed around with him since last summer, but I do have him. Now, before I forget, he has a gimmick. So he has this gimmick right here, and it seemed to have been kind of broken last time I checked it, but it was working good to begin with. I think it just got, it depends on where you have the hand. So you just hold it, and he drops his, he has his hand down, and you pull down this lever, and it puts his hand up, and he spins his club at the same time, which is really cool. It's actually a pretty cool gimmick. I'll try to do it from a different angle. No, it's not broken. It was just jammed or something earlier. So I really like that gimmick. And I'm not so sure I actually showed you Junk Heap's gimmick in robot mode, so I'm just going to quickly do that. So we just disconnect this. We flip up his head. We pull his arms to the front. And we'll double shift that up. And this is Junk Heap. And let's just do it in... So yeah, he's got that same gimmick in robot mode. So these two power battlers actually make me want to get the rest of the Dinobots and Galvatron and Lockdown. So stay tuned for reviews for them if I can find them. And please subscribe. I got lots more cool reviews coming. Just to give you a little hint, I got Perceptor, Fans Toys Perceptor on the way. And I got Unite Warriors Superion, and we have, I don't think I'm going to be doing Devastator, but he's definitely on the way. And my Apollyon, the second copy from the broken one, is coming, so I may do a review on that. And I've got a lot of other cool reviews coming that are surprises that no one else has seen in a long time. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment if you have something to say. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.